Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 2020 Lotus Evija. Now this has 1,973 horsepower, 1,253 pounds-feet of torque from its 4 electric motors and its 70 kilowatt-hour battery, lithium-ion battery that is. So yeah, all that is standard. Unfortunately can't upgrade it any further, but it does now weigh 3,715 pounds, has all-wheel drive as standard, but also off-road tyres and off-road suspension. And yeah, you can now do 0 to 60 in 3.233 seconds, 0 to 105.222 seconds, and go to a top speed of 218 miles an hour. So yeah, we've had electric cars on this series before. We had the Extreme E vehicle, which is currently sat in 3rd place. And yeah, we did have the Porsche Taycan, which didn't do particularly well, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all the way down, yeah, in 48th place, but that along with the Neo EP9 were some of the newer first cars to go on this series, so I guess you could explain that for why they're as low down as they are. But yeah, I'm hoping this can at least get up towards where the Extreme E is, because that was a fantastic car. What was it? The Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400 was also pretty quick. That's still sat in the top 20. So yeah, I'm hoping this can be around between those two cars, because yeah, it's still quite a weighty vehicle, and obviously it's not meant for going off-road, which would put it behind the Extreme E, for instance. But it's also got a hell of a lot of power. It's extremely quick, and yeah, even though it's quite a bulky wide car, it's pretty agile as well. So yeah, and obviously top speed wise is pretty good as well, even though we won't likely get close to that, but we should get pretty far into that top speed. Already more than 160 down there. That's just because the battery power is so instantaneous. Its torque and horsepower is there. Just the press of the pedal is nothing like obviously a petrol or diesel car, where there's always a little bit of lag, whereas with these it's just nothing at all. So yeah, that massive amount of power is pretty much there instantaneously. And yeah, as you can see, it's getting to more than 180 down there, which is absolutely ridiculous, especially off the road. And all as silent as a mouse, basically, because yeah, very minimal noise from these electric cars, even ones as powerful as this. Handling everything okay so far. Soaring straight and true through there. We didn't even really bounce up off the landing either, which is mightily impressive for a hypercar that is obviously low slung normally. Obviously we do have more electric cars to try out on this game. Not many more, I don't think. And obviously we do have that new Chinese vehicle that's coming in the festival playlist soon, which is all electric, and it's one that I'm really looking forward to trying out. Yeah, I do miss having hybrids on these games. Forza what 4 was it? Where we had the likes of the Toyota Prius and Chevrolet Volt or whatever. A few of those. Obviously that game wasn't really well set up for hybrids, so they were a little bit odd in their driving abilities, but it was still nice to have them on the game, and I would like them to return. Yeah, this car is doing fantastically well so far. It's easily one of the faster cars in this first half on this series we've had so far. A little bit squirrely here. More than make up for recent burst of speed, like more than 160 again. Certainly getting up to high rates of speed every now and again, but it's whether or not it's enough to make up for any of the slower parts. And this bit is obviously an area where agility is necessary. It's a little bit tighter than before. More than 150 down there. Hopefully he does have really good brakes as well to help slow down such a quick car with all that weight behind it. Well, that's a pretty quick time. 3 minutes 15.871. It's not quite the quickest, but we are into third place, beating the Extreme E, which is a car I didn't think this would beat, because obviously it's not an off-road vehicle, it's not meant for off-road tyres or off-road suspension, and certainly not meant for the kind of surfaces that we deal with, and yet it has come in ahead of that. Slightly behind the Brabham BT62, which is just over 0.1 of a second quicker than us, but still that Hot Wheels 2 Jets is way out in the front with more than 3 seconds ahead of us. So yeah, that Hot Wheels car is seeming rather unbeatable at the moment, but yeah, still mightily impressive from this car to come into third place, especially considering it is a hypercar at the end of the day. But granted, the Brabham did really rather well as well, despite being a track car, so yeah, this doesn't have the fish out of water aspect as on it all on its own, because obviously there are other cars in the top 10 that aren't meant for off-road abilities, like the Dodge Coronet Super B and the Plymouth Barracuda Formula S and the McLaren 765 LT, and formerly the Nissan GT-R Nismo, which has now been knocked out of the top 10 thanks to this Lotus. So yeah, but hilariously quick time, and yeah, a really rather quick car as well. Little bit iffy and at times, it did seem to get away from me at times, but on the whole really rather quick where it was necessary. We were going more than 180 at times, which not many cars have managed to do on this series, and yeah, plenty of agile through the corners, plenty of agile through the tight and twisty bit towards the end, and yeah, managed to deal with the rough surfaces really well, and even the jumps really well as well. So yeah, overall mightily impressive, even if it hasn't managed to top the leaderboard. Nonetheless, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.